Midwest Family Media and Marketing is really proud to support local nonprofits through our March 4th campaign. We really like to shine a spotlight on local community organizations and tell people about the amazing work they're doing. It's really about connecting listeners with those stories and those organizations. And I am joined by Malena this morning. And Malena is with the Aging Connections of Michiana Incorporated. Welcome, Malena. How are you?
Oh, and this is such a wonderful opportunity. I'm wonderful. This is great. It's so nice to meet you.
You too. Tell me a little bit about Aging Connections of Michiana and what you guys do.
Well, Aging Connections of Michiana is here to support professionals that work in the healthcare industry and work with the aging population and the community at large. We provide education. We connect professionals with each other so they learn about each other's services, so they're better resources out in the community. And then we provide education for the community. You know, you never know when you might need a resource when it comes to aging and taking care of a loved one. And we try to keep the information out in the community at all times so that when something happens to someone's family and they're in that panic mode and they need help, we're always here to be able to answer their questions and connect them with the right resources.
It sounds like you guys do a lot. What are some of the issues specifically? Give me some examples of what you might help people with.
So say someone is looking for an assisted living facility. They can go to our website and search by a particular topic that they're looking for. They can search by an area. We have 7 different chapters. So we're across northern Indiana, and we also have a chapter in Berrien and Cass counties. So if a family lives in one area and their loved ones in another area, and you're trying to find resources, we can help. There are resources on our website, like what to look for when you're trying to choose a facility, or a little questionnaire to fill out before you start looking on the types of services that your loved one might need that you could take with you to help decide which is the appropriate location for my loved one.
Yeah, that is a really big one too. Uh,
Yes.
can you share a story that really captures the impact you guys are having on the community?
Well, I think a story would be, you know, we have twice a year aging resource fairs. So in April, we'll be in Elkhart County with our resource fair on the 16th. And then in South Bend and St. Joe County, we will be at Four Winds and have a resource fair there. And it's just, I think stories would be people that come to the events and they're so grateful to have the resources all in one place so that they don't have to search everywhere. It's kind of a one-stop shop for aging resources. And the people are just so grateful and they ask such wonderful questions. And some of them are just at their wits' end and they don't know what to do anymore. And it's just heartwarming to be able to connect someone with a resource or a professional that can help them, and see that kind of that deep breath and, oh, finally there's somebody that can help me, and I'm not lost anymore, which is wonderful.
Absolutely, because having an aging parent, I mean, it is very overwhelming. And
Oh
often
my gosh.
you're a younger person with a family and working, and you're trying to make all of the things happen. And so to have all of those resources in one place or, a phone call away is incredibly meaningful. What challenges are you guys currently facing as a nonprofit?
Well, I think, we started. Well, I'm going to back up even a little bit more. I've been doing this. This all spurred out of a networking I've had for 30 years in the healthcare industry and doing the same thing. And when COVID hit, I was in a skilled nursing facility and decided to step back for health reasons and the unknown, I guess, for COVID. And the minute I stepped back, the doors just kind of opened up to be able to start this organization. I think the biggest challenge is, and I've been in so many people's shoes back in the day when my father and I were taking care of my mother. It was before hospice, it was before home care. And my dad and I just kind of muddled our way through trying to care for my mother, you know, and not knowing how to do it properly. So I think the biggest challenge is just trying to get the information out there that we're here to help. We started with $0, and we are a totally volunteer organization to be able to help the public. So I guess funding is always an issue, but more importantly than funding, you all will always find a way. It's connecting people with the resources that they need and to be able to help someone that's in dire needs. One time I had the sweetest little lady call me. I don't know how she got my phone number. She called and she was desperate. She was living with her daughter and her daughter's husband, and they were abusing her. They kept her in a bedroom. They took her money, and she just needed help. So it was so nice to be able to help her find someone who could find the appropriate location for her to be, where she felt safe and had other individuals that she could be with instead of being pretty much locked in a bedroom. It was very sad.
Oh, that's terrible. Malena, how can our listeners get involved? How can they help you guys?
Well, go to our website, agingconnections.org. Take a look at our website. We do have members of our organization, which kind of helps us, and volunteers. We always need volunteers for our resource fairs, and I guess volunteer and just reach out. Come to our meetings. If you know somebody that is looking for resources, send them to our website. Pop into one of our meetings. Our calendar is right on our website. Every single chapter meeting is open to the public, and we're even promoting them through Senior Life newspapers so that people will know that there's free information out there. There's free help out there to come on down, and any of our members would be happy to help them.
And so, Malena, how many years have you been doing this? You started this organization how many years ago? You said during COVID. So
well, yeah. So we're in our 6th year, but I've been doing this, networking and working in the healthcare industry, mostly in like an admissions marketing kind of position, and assisted living, independent living, skilled nursing, non-medical home health, medical home health for about 30 years. So everything has just kind of culminated into finding a way that in my retired years, retire and start a nonprofit. There we go. That I still have so much knowledge to share. I can help people and I can bring people together. And I think that's one of my fortes, of bringing people together to be able to help others who in need. So it's a joy. It's a joy.
What an inspiration you are. Seriously, I'm so touched. I love it. I love your story and what your organization is doing. Thank you, Malena, for being with us. Anything I didn't ask you that you wanted to add?
Well, I guess just get the word out there. We're here to help. We're free. When you're in a caregiver situation, you have to take care of yourself too. And I think that's one of the hardest things for caregivers to do. There are resources out there to be able to help you. So take care of yourself too, as well as your loved one. You're just as important as they are.
What a wonderful resource you are in this community. Malena, thank you so much for the incredible work you're doing
Thank
and
you, Tracy. What a
helping us
joy.
get the word out. And we at Midwest Family Media and Marketing are just really proud to share your story as part of our March 4th campaign. And we want to encourage you, our listeners, to just get involved with this and the great other organizations that we're highlighting this month.